Hey everybody, I'm just traveling today, so I'm making a quick video in between on the train station before I leave. And so we have the NIO Power Day taking place today, and there was some interesting announcements. I haven't seen the whole NIO Power Day in detail yet, but there's one specific thing that I want to comment about. Fun fact, NIO Power Day was held in Wuhan today, so this is also where they just got a local investment by a local partner for NIO Power, valuing the NIO Power business at more than $1 billion. So just giving you a sense how other partners see actually the value in the NIO part of the business for charging, swapping and power services. But this video is about one thing which they have announced, which is franchising for battery swap stations. Yes, you heard me right. That's exactly what I've talked about in my last video, but I had a slight moonshot idea there with a different angle. Basically, I was talking about how local communities could own and hopefully benefit from battery swap stations if they would allow their citizen to invest in that battery swap station and also share some revenues and equity in the battery swap station business. So that was kind of a moonshot idea because I saw some similar things happening in the energy renovation space in Germany. But now NIO actually announced a step which sounds quite similar with battery swap station franchising that allows actually to become a business partner for battery swap stations. So I think this is more for, let's say, if you're operating a gas station or if you're having a parking space or if you're a real estate owner, you could sign up and become a fully business partner for NIO for starting a battery swap station. And this is different to what NIO has done in the past. People say on X, like, well, this is something they have done before, but no, before they only have been calling for landowners to get land in order to build their swap stations and chargers. Now it's a whole different thing. They now make them real business owner, a real franchise, meaning the partner is responsible for building the battery swap station, for maintenance, for operating it, but also in response will get a share of the revenue. And that's obviously great news for the business case, because that's the first message it's sending here. Battery swap stations are actually a business case opportunity. Exactly what I said in my last videos, that's what investors should look for. And also how this whole narrative should shift. That announcement today is basically sending this message. Look, you can own and build a battery swap station and make money over it over time. It will amortize, it will break even at some point, and you will share the revenues with us. Now there's a second counter argument which I heard already, which is like, oh, but it's not good you're sharing the revenues. But that's not how you think. From a NIO perspective, you want as many battery swap stations out there as possible. As I said, like in my moonshot idea, maybe even for small communities. And so it's a question of funding them, and that's exactly what NIO is doing here. They're outsourcing the funding of battery swap stations so that there are more of them. And you rather want, let's say, 10,000 battery swap stations with 50% revenue split, rather than being stuck at only 1,000 battery swap stations, which you need to build them yourself and you get the full revenues, right? So this actually enables a new thinking. It's saying, look guys, here's a business case, become a partner. It also solves the problem for scale. And I would say it's the first step to what I've suggested before, that each, even local community, should own a battery swap station, because they can benefit from not only the service fees, but also the grid balancing and such. I think there was more in the presentation of NIO Power Day today about the grid balancing aspect. They also announced that the battery swap stations will become a virtual power plant, something that I mentioned here on the channel before as well. But now my train is coming and I have to rewatch the NIO Power Day so I can give you more of the details. That was just a quick video for now. Thanks for watching. See you in my next videos.